let's kick things off by making sure we're on the same page about what we mean by a social event. We are talking about highly personal, super engaging celebrations, right? Weddings, milestone birthdays, big anniversaries, reunions, community galas, that kind of thing. We're making a really strict separation here from your typical, maybe slightly stuffy corporate functions or board meetings. Social events are all about that personal connection. It's about celebration and really crafting those unforgettable guest experiences that hit people on an emotional level. So here is our master checklist for today. We're going to cover 1. Concept and theme design. 2. Budgets and vendor management. 3. Marketing and promotion. 4. Event day logistics. And finally, 5. Launching your career.
Jumping right in with Section 1, Concept and Theme Design, specifically theme development.
Now, when a client comes to you and they've just got this vague vision, you don't just run out and start buying decorations, right? You follow a really solid 3-step process. Step 1, establish your color palettes. This absolutely sets the psychological tone right out of the gate. Step 2, define your decor styling and lighting. And let me tell you, lighting is basically your secret weapon. It is literally what physically transforms a boring, sterile room into this completely immersive environment. And then step 3, map out the spatial layout. This dictates the flow. It controls how your guests are going to naturally move, mingle, and actually interact within the space.
Moving right along to Section 2, Budgets and Vendor Management, specifically financial management.
Okay, the absolute most crucial shift you need to make here is ditching that beginner mindset. A beginner? Well, they kind of just guess at costs, maybe they buy way too many floral centerpieces, and inevitably, they risk these massive budget overages that just completely sour the client experience. The professional technique, on the other hand, is all about discipline. It means systematically tracking expenses and securely managing client funds. And look, don't worry, it's not about complex calculus or anything. It's really just about meticulous organization and keeping a tight lid on cost control. And where exactly does that budget go? Well, mostly to your team. You're going to need to expertly source, interview, and manage your essential vendors, caterers, florists, DJs, and photographers. Just remember, your job is not to cook the food or snap the photos. You are the conductor of this orchestra, making sure every single vendor is playing in perfect harmony with your theme and, of course, your budget.
Which brings us to Section 3, Marketing and Promotion, focusing on attracting attendees.
Because, let's be real, a beautifully designed event isn't actually worth much if nobody shows up. Marketing a private social event is vastly different from throwing a public corporate seminar. For those private, exclusive guest lists like a wedding or an invite-only gala, you're absolutely not going to use broad public advertising. Instead, you'll lean heavily on targeted outreach. Think custom digital invitations that perfectly match that theme we talked about, paired with really strict RSVP management tools. You absolutely need those accurate headcounts for your caterers. Now, if it's a community event, generating social media buzz becomes your primary engine to maximize attendance and get people hyped before the doors even open.
Now we hit the really exciting climax of our explainer, Section 4, Event Day Logistics, focusing on on-site coordination.
To keep the whole production running strictly on time, your day has to operate on a meticulous schedule. It's like a giant puzzle. At 8 a.m., you're coordinating load-in schedules, basically making sure the florist and the DJ aren't literally fighting for space at the loading dock. By 2 p.m., you've transitioned to managing guest arrivals. You are the welcoming face of the whole operation. At 4 p.m., the party's in full swing, but you're directing the behind-the-scenes event flow, making absolutely sure the long speeches happen before the hot food gets served. And finally, around 11 p.m., while all the guests are heading home happy, you're executing those load-out schedules and breaking the whole thing down efficiently.
But hey, don't just take my word for it. Listen to this review from Grace Phillips, a venue events assistant. She highlights how mastering this exact guidance on venue preparation and event flow is what creates those memorable guest experiences. And honestly, for you, mastering these logistics is what completely eliminates the panic. It takes you from being this stressed-out host to a calm, totally in-control hospitality professional. All of which elegantly builds into our final phase, Section 5, Launching Your Career, specifically looking at job opportunities. Because learning these specific coordination skills translates directly into a really high-demand career path globally. The reward for your hard work is incredibly tangible here. Just taking a look at top UK event industry salary expectations, you can see this really natural progression. You might start out as a venue events assistant, making up to £32,000. Then you step up to a dedicated social event planner at £40,000, all the way up to a senior event manager earning over £55,000. Nailing down these fundamentals literally creates a highly lucrative professional roadmap for you. So, leaving you with that incredibly motivating career horizon, I want to leave you with a question to really ponder. Based on the practical steps we've walked through today, what community gathering or milestone birthday or celebration are you going to organize first to put these amazing new skills to the test? The entire toolkit is laid out for you right here. Now, it's just time to start planning. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I seriously cannot wait to see what you